This is Veena. Welcome to Peda Cake. Today we are making a very quick and easy peda and modak recipe with besan. So let me show you how to make besan pedas and besan modaks at home with perfect proportions and with ease. These besan pedas and modaks have the delicious taste of besan and also the taste of mawa because of the high content of milk powder. We'll make these in 3 easy steps: roasting the besan, mixing in the milk powder, and preparing the sugar syrup and mixing this in too. But don't miss the very important tips at the end. We'll start by melting 5 tablespoons or 70 grams of pure ghee on medium-low heat or low heat. Into this, we'll stir in 1 cup or 110 grams of besan. Let's mix it well with the ghee. The mixture will be drier at first, but it will become wetter as the ghee separates. Like this. We'll roast the besan till it becomes brownish and you get the aroma of roasted besan. This took just around 10 to 12 minutes on my stove. Now let's turn off the heat but continue the stirring for the next 5 to 6 minutes because the pan is very hot and the besan could get over roasted if you stop stirring. At the same time, we also let the besan cool down a little so that it is not super hot. At this stage, we'll mix in 3/4 of a cup or 90 grams of milk powder. You could also use dairy whitener. Let's mix everything well. Next, we'll prepare the sugar syrup. To half a cup plus 2 tablespoons, that's 130 grams of granulated sugar, which I've ground coarsely to let it dissolve more quickly. Let's add a 1/4 cup of water. Once it comes to a boil, we'll boil this on medium-low heat for just a minute. We'll now stir this sugar syrup into the earlier besan mixture. Mix it well. Till it forms a damp mixture that can be molded. Here I have a mix of 1 tablespoon of chopped almonds, 1 tablespoon of chopped cashew nuts, and 1 tablespoon of chopped pistachios. I had lightly roasted the almonds and cashew nuts in a little ghee before chopping them. To this mixture, let's add around 2 to 3 heaped tablespoons of the besan mixture and a few drops of orange color. Let's mix this. This will be our stuffing for the modaks and pedas. Let's make small balls out of this. The stuffing is optional. You could skip it if you want. You could shape pedas using either a lightly greased peda press or peda maker like this, or by hand. This is a large press. It's an imported one and will make large pedas. But here in India, smaller peda makers are available online. You could check these out. Since we are making stuffed pedas, we'll first shape a cup with the besan mixture. Put a ball of stuffing inside. Close the mouth of the cup and shape it into a ball. We have to now press this ball down with the press like this. Let's make another one. If you make pedas by hand, these will be too small to put any stuffing inside. But you could stamp a design on the pedas using a cookie stamp or something you have at home, like a pastry cutter. Looking pretty, no? Simple design. You could also use a sewing machine bobbin to stamp a design. A quick reminder to please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, okay? Now we'll put the pedas we made aside and make some modaks. If you have a modak mold, you could also shape modaks with this same mixture by making a slight modification in the recipe. Since I am making both pedas and modaks with the same mixture, this is what I did today. I rinsed the sugar syrup vessel with 2 tablespoons of water, brought it to a boil, and then added it to the peda mixture to get a soft dough-like consistency. Like this. This consistency is necessary for using a modak mold. But if you're making only modaks, then right at the start, add 2 tablespoons extra water, that is 6 tablespoons of water, to the sugar when you're making the sugar syrup, okay? I have already greased this mold. Let's stuff a little of the main mixture inside, pressing it against the sides and creating a hollow in the middle. Now let's place the stuffing inside and then cover it with some more of the besan mixture and press it down well. I made smaller stuffing balls for the modaks because they have a smaller size. Here are our modaks. Perfectly shaped. And here are all the modaks I made. With my modak mold, sometimes the tip of the modak doesn't get a proper shape, but you can neaten the tip by hand. You can also decorate the modaks with nuts if you want. Let's cut a modak to see how it looks inside. Lovely! Now let's cut a peda. So nice. Like I said, the stuffing is optional. Just remember, the mixture has to be slightly warm while shaping the pedas or modaks. If the mixture has cooled down completely, just heat it a little on a low flame and very carefully. If the mixture is still very crumbly, rinse the empty syrup vessel with around 2 to 3 tablespoons of water and just bring it to a boil on low heat. Then add just 1 teaspoon of the hot water at a time to get a damp besan mixture if you're making pedas, or a dough-like consistency if you're making modaks. But if your final mixture is too wet, then heat it with continuous stirring on low heat for a few minutes. So how easy was that? I can't resist tasting our besan mithai. Oh my god, it's very, very tasty. I'm telling you, these will be gone in no time. So do make my recipe at home. You'll be so glad you did. Bye for now. Until we meet again, happy cooking.